What up, what up, what up, Mattlebees? It is Saturday, and guys, it's raining again, which, I mean, we can't complain too much because we live in Texas, so rain is always a good thing, but it keeps hitting on the weekends, and we're just like, well, I guess we'll just sit out here and look. So it's like been kind of drizzly right now. Like you look outside and it's kind of gray, and like the chickens are a little wet, but it's supposed to pick up in the afternoon and like just keep going. So that's where we're at right now. But we did have a rude awakening just now when we woke up. What was your discovery, babe?
Pretty much every night I put my laptop on either my nightstand or on the ground, and I put my water either far away from it on the ground or like on the nightstand. I've always been scared of this happening, but this morning I woke up and saw that my water had fallen over. Sometimes it just falls over and is onto the carpet, but I could tell the water had made it to my laptop. So I picked it up and started shaking it, and the water started dripping out of it. So that's not good. We dumped all of our rice into this.
So that's like the first thing we did this morning, like super abruptly. Shelby's laptop is under there. Literally how she does all of her work is covered under rice currently, and we're hoping that it turns on again.
I mean, I'm also just kind of concerned because I'm pretty sure that it was plugged in like all night. So it's not dead. Like if it was dead, I think maybe it would be okay. We could wait a while for it to dry out. But if it's on and it got wet, like, yeah. It's funny too because I was telling Madison that this week I've been feeling a lot of burnout. Unfortunately, I hate when this happens to me because it makes me feel like I'm never going to get out of it. But I usually do. But the point is, I'm feeling burnout, and I normally will just keep pushing myself until I just get the fuck over it. I feel like this is this is the universe telling me, no, you should take a break. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know.
That's how we're starting off this Saturday. Shelby may or may not be laptopless. It's raining. And, you know, it's hard to make plans on the weekends when literally you look at the forecast and it's like, it's gonna be raining like all day today.
It's supposed to rain for like the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Also, this kind of sucks because this is sticky rice that I can only get in bulk in Austin.
Shelby's like, that was my sticky rice. Not really sure what we'll get into today, but as soon as we know, you all will know.
Look how thin that rind is.
Now that our brunch situation, and I say brunch because it's literally noon, is all figured out. Shelby had some watermelon, I had some Asian food. It was quite delicious. We're probably just gonna see what we can't find. I went upstairs, grabbed our little TV setup because Shelby was all cozy on the couch there. And then Tippy was cozy on the couch here. So went ahead and figured, why not just switch the spots up and have a little movie time from downstairs. Maybe we'll get some snacks going. Who knows?
We are currently working on a project for the girls. They seem to know. They don't normally hang out here till it gets later. In their coop, there is this thing. And it was meant to be able to be pulled out from the coop so that you could clean it. They really don't go to the bathroom much in their coop, so that's not an issue. But that little metal thing has popped out of the grooves that it's meant to be in. So when they're stepping on it, it's not supporting them. It's honestly a bit of a headache to try to get it to work. Oh, what's that ensemble you got?
I don't have any shirts down here, so I have to go grab one from the office.
Cute.
This is our current project. It's kind of failing. The metal here is distorted, as you can see. And I don't know if we're going to be able to straighten it for the girls, but we'll go.
We are attempting. I feel like you're making really good progress, though. Just the look of this project makes me anxious, so I appreciate you doing this. Tippy's like, I ain't worried about it.
He's like, my bed don't pop in and out. I'm good.
We did the best we can. Tippy was having a rager and knocked over the
chair. That's why it looks like a break-in occurred.
Where'd he go? He's just having a running fit.
He ran upstairs.
Careful, don't bump it on anything. This was quite the mission.
Gotta get the chicken shoes on.
The chicken shoes. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. What y'all doing? It's been raining today, like she said. Everything is quite wet. Oh, Doug is excited.
Douglas loves fresh pine.
Yeah, she's like, y'all messing with the coop? I'm gonna get pine? Yeah, Dougie. Okay, ready? Oh, that went in pretty good. This is what it looks like now. That's good. The girls, this is where they sleep. Well, Dougie sleeps here, and Val sleeps on this thing. They don't really walk on this just to get over to there, but still. Okay, fresh pine. We're gonna get the pine. You'll see how excited Dougie gets. Next time I need to buy more bedding for their coop, I'm actually gonna get hemp because I didn't realize you could buy it like in pulp form like that. Obviously hemp is an incredibly sustainable material, but from what I've read, chickens freaking love it. Like, it's so soft. I'm excited to get that, but working through the rest of the pine that we have first. Look, Dougie, what she got? Dougie, what is that? I don't know why she gets so excited, but when you bring the pine bag over to this, she just literally stays there. She'll hang out around you just going, she's very excited for the new pine. Promiscuous girl, wherever you are, you're all alone, and it's you that I want. Good morning, Mattlebees. We slept late today. I saved this watermelon. I actually didn't eat that much of it because it wasn't all that good. So I'm gonna go feed this to the girls. They love freaking watermelon. And then this kale is, I fed it to them yesterday, but I guess they got full and they stopped eating it. And then we're gonna, Madison used a couple egg whites. So we're gonna use these to go give back to the girls, and I just thought I would show you. And then after I feed the girls, y'all, we've got a story for you. Just entertain you with my misfortune, but I'll show you. Dougie came over here. She's excited. Look, watch. What do you think I got? What do you think I got? Look, she's stretching her neck. She said, oh! Are you serious, Doug? That was cute. She's never done that before. Okay, I try to feed them in these little black trays because Dougie is a little bit of a food bully. If I put them in 2 separate bins, and we don't have to worry about them fighting. They like it when it's like this because the yolk is their favorite part, I've noticed. Hey, Dougie. Hold on. If I do it like that, they can just eat it right out of there. Oh, no. Oh, no, I dropped this one. Ah, poop. Okay, well. No, don't step on it, Val. That's why you knocked out the watermelon. There you go. I think this is actually only the second time that we've eaten any of their eggs.
Yeah.
Madison's making like a banana pancake thing.
Mm-hmm. Tempting.
And we used to buy just egg or like those eggless replacements. I think I've shown you guys in many vlogs. But since those come in plastic and it's also another product that has to be produced, etc., we decided we're okay with eating some of their eggs. Like we've said from the beginning, it's not a problem. So Madison's just using one to do that. It's the most sustainable option, I think. No more plastic bottles. And like you see, the girls get eggs almost every day, at least every other day. And even then, there's like 6 in the coop right now. I'll go show you. Because through my research, I have discovered that people say that leaving eggs in their coop will result in them laying less eggs. And as I've said from the beginning, the goal of having the girls was never to get eggs. It's just something that comes along with having them. I'm trying to have them lay less because it's better for them to not have to go through that every day. And so, oh, there's 5 in there. And that's just because actually I had even more than that before we left for my parents' house, but I let my neighbor take the eggs while she was watching them. And so we had to start all over. So that's basically what's going on around here with that. I just thought I'd give you an update because so many people ask. Fun story time after Madison eats breakfast. What you've been waiting for, judging by the title. What? What? Oh.
It's like the camera's on me. I'm not saying anything.
You have upset the baby.
What's wrong?
Okay, cutie.
You want to see your sisters?
Once Brittany got mad at me because I wanted to leave this closed because people were working outside this window, she was like, but the cats like to look out the window. And I was like, every single other window in this house is permanently open, dude.
But not that window. Is this hot enough?
Yeah, probably.
All right. This is going to be in the moment. This is my time.
You tell them about the time you basically made scrambled bananas?
Yeah, so the last time I attempted this, we ended up with banana eggs. I didn't put any flour in there because the recipe didn't say to put flour, and I did just banana and just some egg whites, and I sent Shelby this picture, and it was literally just straight up scrambled eggs.
You should put it in here, right here.
I was like, I mean, I'm gonna eat it. And I ate it, and it tastes like banana eggs, which I've never had banana eggs. But flour definitely helps.
Oh no, are you serious? Babe, oh my god! Oh! That wasn't too bad. I didn't know you were doing all that. I thought you were about to flip it with the whatchamacallit.
No, that was way more entertaining.
Oh my god, ew.
That's how you do it.
Madison!
The Tundra was on the vent fan because, I don't know, I'm not good at cooking.
Madison's not good at cooking. Look at this.
The fan started burning a little bit.
Look at this. I like how you flipped that side to where they wouldn't see it. Wow, how strategic of you to flip the non-burnt sides up.
It's fine. It'll eat, but we'll get some chorizo going, a little bit of fruit, we'll be good.
You're crazy.
So I have something really interesting to show you all in the garage. So, this.
I'm picking up really sketch vibes.
Shelby's still picking up really sketch vibes.
Let me just start with, we love our neighbors.
Yes.
Most of them. There are, what would you say? We live on a street and we talk to nearly every single person, and we are friends with the people who live beside us, across from us, and on the other side of us. Mm-hmm. There's another house on the block that everyone on the block is not exactly friends with. Let me tell you where this story begins. Back in October, November-ish, when I rented the Tesla. You guys might remember from a main channel video, I rented a Tesla for clickbait. Yeah, sure. Put it here. Then, that exact same week, Madison got a nail in her tire. Mm-hmm. Strange. Did we get it patched, or did you have to get a new tire?
I think I had to get a new tire.
Okay, my tire got a hole in it. I think that one was able to get patched. I don't think I had to buy a new tire.
Yes, that one had to get patched.
Then, I remember this well because then when we rented the Tesla also got a nail in its tire. Mm-hmm. So whenever we pulled in and realized that the Tesla was leaking air in its tire, the neighbor that people don't get along with so well, which there's a lot of backstory as to why people don't get along with him. It's not just for no reason. This household is toxic. Like, it's too much to get into. But regardless, he is standing outside. And literally he just came out, he was outside, saw us looking at the tire, and turned around and went back inside. Mm-hmm. And let's just say I wouldn't pass this dude to hate the house of the interracial lesbian couple. I'll just leave that there. So a conspiracy starts when this happens, that it was the neighbor. That the neighbor literally put nails in front of our house. Because 3 tires in 1 week, when there was no construction happening at the house, nothing else going on, too much of a coincidence to me.
Yeah.
But we never did anything about it. We never said anything. Like, it was just like oh, I bet he did that. Fast forward to 2 nights ago. We started doing this thing with our neighbors where we basically, everybody on the street, well, not everybody, I guess the millennials, you would say,
yeah,
get together and we just kind of sit outside, chit chat, talk, whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, 2 nights ago, I wasn't feeling good. This week has not been good for me. I don't know what's up, but not feeling good in the mental space. So we decided we're not gonna go. Mm-hmm. But the neighbors did decide to go sit outside and just hang out. They're just sitting outside talking. It's not late. It's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So at this time, we're like basically settling in and about to have dinner. Like, we're down here just kind of chilling, doing our thing. And we hear this alarm go off. And I didn't think anything of it, even though it sounded really close. And I'm like, that's weird, because it went on for like a long time. And then it kind of went off and we were like, whatever. And then like 2 minutes later, it goes on again. And it's like, what the heck? And it's like on for a long time. Like, you know, if it's literally in the cul-de-sac, you can hear this noise. You know, someone is like in their house, can hear it, and will turn their alarm off. But it just kept going on, that eventually we looked out of the window and we were like, it is literally this neighbor that Shelby's talking about that no one likes, who's intentionally letting their car alarm go off while everyone is sitting outside in the cul-de-sac, like literally to be a jerk.
Just to piss off the neighbors who are sitting outside. Again, not being loud because they all have kids. The neighbors who are sitting in the cul-de-sac waited until their kids went to sleep, and they're not trying to be loud and wake their fucking kids back up, okay? So yes, on the third time this alarm is going off now, I'm outside putting the chickens to bed, and I'm like, you're literally disturbing the whole neighborhood. I'm not outside because I have a headache and I don't fucking feel good. The lady next to us is like a 50-something-year-old retired teacher. The people across the street from her, again, retired people. Actually, most other people on the yard that weren't part of this group
are like retired, trying to go to sleep probably at 9 o'clock.
And I have a fucking headache. So I'm literally outside and I come in and I go, I'm going to fucking say something to him because I know he's doing this on purpose. And I discovered this after I went and talked to him. I said, I have a real problem with respect. When people don't respect other people, it fucks with me. And I like hyperfixate on it. It's not good. Anyway, so I basically just mentioned that in passing to Madison as I walked out the front door.
Yeah, because literally, like, I don't know, I guess Shelby, like, got done eating before me or something, because usually whoever gets done eating first will, like, start just doing whatever. So I'm eating, and Shelby's, like, outside with the chickens, and then she comes in, puts shoes on, says something that I, like, barely hear, because it's, like, as she's walking, and then she's, like, out the door, and I'm like, where did she go?
I was so fucking mad because he's literally, what he was doing is just trying to get a rise out of the other neighbors that he doesn't like. But in the meantime, disturbing everybody else. And I feel like they felt like they didn't have a means to go say something because they're outside in the like cul-de-sac. So I was like, I'll go say something because it's fucking with me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I walk out the front door. Of course, they're all sitting there. They're like, oh, Shelby wasn't supposed to come tonight, but here she is. And I go, is he doing that on purpose? And our neighbor goes, yeah, pretty sure. And I just walked straight past him to his house. I just rang his doorbell and I said, do you know your truck alarm's going off? He said, no, I didn't know. Literally just like that. I said, okay, well, I have a headache and I'm trying to sleep, so it'd be great if you could stop it. And he said, okay. And he closed the door and it didn't happen again for the rest of the fucking night.
Yeah.
Fast forward to the next day, we take my car to go get some nice sticky rice from our favorite local spot, and my tire is making this weird sound.
And I didn't hear anything, of course. Like, I was like, no, you're being full of it. I don't hear anything. But I was like, let's stop anyway just to be on the safe side. So
Madison says, I have some bad news.
Yeah. And there is a nail in Shelby's tire. What a coincidence.
I think I started a war.
She totally started a war.
So, I don't plan on retaliating. Just putting that out there publicly. I don't plan on doing anything to him. But also forewarned that this situation will from here on out be handled because we do have cameras in we can see the whole fucking cul-de-sac. So whatever he does, it's on camera. So that's pretty much how we're gonna handle this from here on out. This is a whole household of toxic masculinity, in my opinion, of childishness. How can you be a grandpa and doing some shit like that? And we're gonna change my tire now. I don't know how to change a tire. Madison, you changed my tire before.
No, I've changed my tire before.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen you change a tire before. That's why I'm like, Madison knows how to do it. Also, you can just Google it. I'm such an advocate for, like, if you look up anything on YouTube, you can learn how to do it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Before I started doing YouTube, like the vlog channel, I literally would only look at YouTube for freaking how-to videos. Like how to fix stuff that's broken in my house, how to fix like my car that needs a tire change. Like YouTube's great.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone watches YouTube, just like there's so many different pockets of it, like
different ways to use it.
Yeah, everyone watches YouTube.
Right. Well, it's Sunday, so no tire shops are open, or at least the one that our tires are warranted under are not open. So we're gonna change the tire.
Should be fun.
Woo!
Here we go to change the tire.
I can't be in here with the garage open. I sweat to death. Look at that. Did you get a close up? So it is like totally lipped over.
I don't think I've ever seen a flatter tire.
I know.
That's pretty bad. This is where the spare should be.
I keep stuff under here for like, not emergency use, but like if we're out and we need stuff.
There's a blanket in here. That's definitely emergency use.
No blanket. A towel.
I thought that was a blanket for when I get cold.
Oh, that's how it's been used most commonly. Oh, you're not gonna take all that stuff out of there. Oh my god. I didn't know my car was modular. It's a jack.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool. It's just what we need.
I hate you.
Alrighty, tidy. Let's do Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Yes. Oh, Pearl's about to look sexy with this little thing on there.
Well, luckily it's the one that's missing the hubcap anyway. When I bought this car, y'all, this tire was missing a hubcap, and I just never fixed it.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what you were doing, and now I remember. Okay, some of you guys were asking whenever we were on our way back from Big Bend, and one of my tires started getting low, if we had a spare tire and why we didn't change it. That's just because the speed limit in some parts of I-10 from Big Bend back to San Antonio, the speed limit is literally 85 miles an hour, and you can't go that fast on a spare. So we really wanted to get it patched so that we could go, you know, the speed limit. Luckily, nothing ended up being wrong with it, but that's the reason why.
We'll put it right here. This will work.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's on the frame and not just like the body.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Nope, that's all I get.
The first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to break the nuts off. Oh, my pinky toe popped.
What? Your pinky toe? Oh, God. Come on, baby, you're strong.
Someone put these on here freaking ridiculously.
Oh! What are you doing?
I got one. Can you hold my feet? I'm sliding forward. Oh no, I hope I don't fall. Oh God, something in my shoulder just crunched. I don't know if we can do this.
We have to. We can't go anywhere.
Call a taxi.
A taxi?
This tire don't want to go off.
Brakes crowbar.
I mean, what?
Get towards the end. You're not even putting the weight on
the end here?
Yeah, that's where the weight needs to be.
It's your turn.
Babe, no way.
It's your turn.
Oh, hell no. Is that right? Is that the right way?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's it? Here.
How many lesbians does it take to change a Prius tire?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna call my dad.
What?
Most of the time when I resort to calling my dad, it's not just because we can't figure it out, but it's also because it makes him feel good and needed, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna go and tell him. We'll see what he says. Also because it'll probably be funny for the vlog.
Hello.
Hello, I have a problem.
You have a problem.
Yes.
What's the problem?
It's a long story, but to make it short, my tire is flat and we can't get the lug nuts off of it. The bolts, are they called lug nuts? What are those things?
Off of the wheel?
Yeah, like Madison's literally standing on the crowbar and they won't come loose at all.
Somebody stands on it, and then the other person can get a hold of the other end and pull.
Okay,
Just
well,
call roadside service, have them come out and stick that to the thing. That's what you pay for it for.
listen, I was just hoping that we could handle it as mature adult first.
Well, evidently you can't.
Okay, I'll go call roadside. You can keep trying if you want. Oh, also, you guys, look at this. Roadside assistance, because I made it like a short thing in my phone. It just says roadside ass.
Wow.
Thank you for calling State Farm.
You still trying to make it work even though somebody is en route to help us?
I don't need nobody.
Oh.
I just need patience, a little bit of time. I got this. I don't really know how to use this
Yeah, I don't
thing,
think that's correct what you're doing, but if it's working.
but I always get confused on this thing. I just kind of use it how I use
Yeah,
it.
if it's going up, it's going up. And it's definitely going up, I feel it.
Feel it.
Yeah, my knee's on it. It's for like if you do have it out far enough and you put that hook on there, then you can just keep going like that.
Oh.
But in the beginning, it's not far enough off the ground to do that. Or I don't know if it ever gets.
Oh, look at me, look at me.
What do you mean, look at you? I told you that a while ago. What the fuck? Look at me, look at me. What the fuck?
Crank it now. We're cooking with gas.
We are moving up off the ground. Can you guys see it? Madison wants you to see the sweat on her brow. She's proud. Show
Let me
him.
go. Well, maybe it's right here, actually. Is it there?
Is it there?
Is it there? Do you see it?
I don't know. You're gonna do this and then the people are gonna come and they're not gonna have anything to do. Should I go cancel it?
I don't know. What do you think?
So I should cancel it.
I mean, I was still out here trying while you were calling.
Because you were literally standing on it and it wasn't moving.
And then I kept standing on it. You gotta be determined.
Okay.
I'm a mechanic. Give me my mechanic hat.
Look at you go, babe. Oh yeah, there it is. Cute. Uh-oh.
It's still running. Can you hear
What
it?
do you mean? Like air still coming out?
Mm-hmm. Still running out of there. I can't see the hole. Huzzah!
Are you proud of yourself?
I knew I could do it. Those lug nuts were on there so tight. I was like, what the heck?
Definitely feels cool to be able to do this kind of thing yourself.
All right, that is a wrap for changing the tire. So glad we got it done.
Just in contrast to the neighbor horror story that we had for you this morning, our neighbors on either side of us, like I said, we love them. And the one on this side, I asked her if I could borrow her limb cutters, her loppers. And she also gave me this, I think it's like basically a jigsaw, but she said it chops down like trees and tree roots really easily. So we borrowed this from her, and that's what we're gonna use to level out the rest of this. All right, baby, you wanna tell them what we're doing?
This is a very sad moment. Last year, this tree actually produced like a bunch of tangerines / oranges for us, and we were making like orange juice and all kinds of stuff.
So cool that this is our life for real.
We are quite accomplished. Look at that. They're just so juicy.
Look at that. Ooh, look at it.
And then when the winter freeze hit this year, this is Texas. Yes, last week we posted a vlog in shorts, but this week it's snowing.
It's in the teens.
It's literally supposed to be like a low of 7 tomorrow. We ain't got no power, but we got s'mores, baby. We waited for it to come back for a couple months, and it's dead. Like, a lot of people lost a lot of their outside, like, landscaping stuff that they did.
Had someone come out here and quote me on how much it would cost to get this tree removed. He was a certified arborist also, so that's how I kind of know it's done for. He told me, yeah, it's dead. There's no saving it at this point. Between that tree and trimming this tree and doing a little bit of disheveling from the tree in the front, he wanted to charge us $3,000, and I just can't really justify that. So we're gonna cut this tree down as much as we can, and then we will have to have someone come grind out that stump.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh God. You gotta get Val out of there.
Get out of there, Val. She's gone now.
I had several wildflower type things planted throughout here, but the girls, they like to scratch here. So they've kind of like torn up all of the ones except for, well, this is a wildflower. This, I'm not sure what that's, I mean, I know it's gonna be that same one as that purple one, but I don't know what they are. And then this one is left. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's getting ready to flower. And then the sunflowers, obviously, they haven't messed with, but everything else, there were so many other ones like growing through here, but they've scratched them all up, except this cilantro, it's gone to seed. These ones are in bags and they don't mess with them so much. This is the same one that's flowering right here. And the nasturtiums are doing great over here. They don't scratch in the bag, so that seems to be the key to having them leave the flowers alone. You ready? I'm nervous. Are you excited or are you nervous?
A little bit of both.
Oh, okay. My God. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
I hurt my hand.
I couldn't even see it.
Oh my God. What do I do? I can't hold that. I gotta put gloves on. Hold on.
Well, I guess we owe Julie a new blade. That just launched right off. Shelby is not going to be happy about that. Let's get a reaction though. Did you get some gloves? Come here.
What are you doing? Why? Oh my god. Bro, what do we do? This is the downside to borrowing your neighbor's shit. What do we do?
I don't know.
We just fucking started. She told me she was cutting through roots in the ground with that thing.
Maybe very small roots. I barely started cutting it, it just flew off.
I don't think it's a super huge deal because I think you can go and buy it like just at like a hardware store. I know. You see what happened, Diggy?
Shelby's trying to look up the replacement part for what I broke currently. So that's what's going on back there. But for the sake of productivity, I'm gonna attempt to axe the tree down. I probably won't get very far, but I mean, we'll see. See what happens. Oh, fuck. Holy crap.
What?
This thing just launched and hit me in the face. Ow. Jesus. So I think we've made quite a bit of progress. As you can see, I managed to do all this with an axe and my own willpower.
Woohoo!
Got it. We did it.
Good job, babe.
Woo.
You're a superstar today. What do you think, Val? So Madison's doing that. Like I said, I'm cutting these down. Dougie is eating, and Tippy has decided. Val's going over there now. Tippy's been laying there like the whole time we've been out here, and of course, when I go to show you, Val's making him leave. She's probably just going to get some food, and he's like, "Oh, this bitch is chasing me." Look, baby, he's going into the middle. Madison is pooped. She's letting flies crawl on her glasses.
Still there.
Get up. Come on, we gotta try it one more time. You think you got it this time? Gotta get even. I think it's pretty good. Hallelujah. Now what, we just like push that dirt back into the crevices? Yay, babe, are you so pumped? Why do you look like that?
I am. I'm pumped to be done.
So while Madison does that, I thought I would show you guys how much of the watermelon the girls ate, because those rinds, she's still eating it. Dougie is literally eating it right now. Those rinds are clean. Yeah, they really like watermelon, but what happens with the watermelon is it is so watery. Obviously, it has so much fluid in it that it makes their poops not solid. It makes them like very, very liquidy because their poop and their urine come out of the same place. So, babe, do you want to tell them what we saw today and what your reaction was?
We were just sitting down in our swings over there, just chilling, talking, and Douglas walks by, and we were both looking at her for some reason. I don't know what she was doing. And she walks by and she kind of like stops, and then just out of nowhere this wet poop just comes flying out of her butt onto the pavement, and I was like,
Madison literally screamed. I was like, don't scream.
that's so gross. Like they just poop everywhere.
Yeah, but they really, really like watermelon, which is good because we have, I think, like 5 watermelon plants in the beds right now. I can show you those. My spaghetti squash is having trouble. I can tell you about that at another time, but that's the only one I have so far. One of the watermelons is right there. We literally just planted that one from a seed, so it's very, very small. And then these ones are the ones I've had for a while, but Dougie kept getting in there and ripping them up. But now that I have these on here, she has not, this little netting, you might remember we installed it. Now that this is here, she has not gotten in here, so they're actually growing. So that's one. It's climbing up this fence. I need to go up that fence, but that one's doing what it's supposed to and growing up that fence. This one is kind of growing out this way. I think because the sun mostly comes from this area of the yard, and obviously this tree is here. If they could just latch onto this and grow up, they'd get more light, but I have to train them to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one's a little bitty baby. It's been there for a while and it's not really growing. Who knows why, but, and then I have some other backups in case those don't end up working out. These little pots are just different milkweeds. These are peppers. I actually had to cut this back because it grew through it already. And that's another pepper. So yeah, we have about 5 watermelon plants. Babe, that looks so good.
Oh yeah?
Dude, that's so exciting, no? We've been, actually the first time we tried to bury one of these, wasn't it whenever we carved that pumpkin in October?
It's been a while ago. I don't remember exactly when, but it's definitely been on the to-do list. My project is now complete. Look how flush that is to the ground. Beautiful. And on that note, guys, thanks for hanging out with us this weekend. I hope you all have a happy Saturday. And until next time, catch you later, Maddlebees.